Hi Virgo, sorry I get interrupted there. My wee boy had woke up and that was him asking what I was doing, like, and things like that. So basically he's settled now, I've sorted him now. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning I think now. So, give my last reading, so I've had to do this in two parts because I need to get back to my wee boy. But basically, as I was saying, like with your cards for your situation at the very end there, it's like you're already in touch with your truth now. Like you clearly see that that the solution is that basically it's time for you to break through and move away from this relationship and take action because you're in touch with your truth and let go of fear about letting this go and like moving forward into your future. But you're choosing to purposely ignore it because you want to go back. But like you need to like step out of that choosing to ignore it and face your fear and basically start moving forward to your future. And then these are the cards that I've got for like your energy of yourself. This is yourself. This is like your kind of basically you've got like card number 17 here and then card number 18. And these were like seriously, these cards have been like shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. So like there's no danger that these came out because they were still stuck together, do you know what I mean? But basically it's telling you that you're moving on, that I'm feeling like 17. If I was to relate that to tarot, that would be like you're moving on. You're like beginning to heal and you're beginning to move on. And you're beginning to move on and away from like number 18 is the moon card. So you're beginning to move on and heal from a Pisces energy. And I say that because in another part of your reading, like a Pisces energy comes up. But card number 17 is this angel is coming in to tell you that you're strangely lonely and you're holding on way too tight. You're holding on to your past person way too tight to the point where it's making you feel like really lonely and isolated, and like this is like a wheel in a sense, and it's like you're just going round and round in circles and you're not getting anywhere. And it's bringing you into this energy where you're feeling Violet Duchess. It's like it's bringing you like, because you're just going round and round in circles, you're getting that stifled, bored and stuck energy inside you, and it's time to get that energy moving out of you basically. And Archangel Michael is bringing forward a message to you saying explore your options, and he's out here on his horse, out like galloping about basically. So I'm kind of getting the feeling that you have to get outside, you have to go outside, you have to go a drive. He's like maybe like on go and exercise, go a run, go just say the horse was like a bike, go a bike run basically, just go out, explore your options, find what you can do to get rid of this stifled, bored and stuck energy. And then the prayer that Archangel Michael is giving you with explore your options is he's saying, Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see and understand and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, for my happiness and my life purpose. And that card is just perfect for like your next card. So your next card is saying that your life purpose and maybe the reason for like why you were with this person that you're holding on way too tightly to, is because the purpose for you being with them was for like a child. It must be a child that you both share together, and they that was like the higher spiritual aspect of the purpose, do you know what I mean? Was because you were bring this child into the world with them, and basically I'm just feeling like you feel most settled probably when you watch your wee boy sleeping and comfortable, or wee girl, whatever, because they make you feel settled when you see them settled, and I don't know, they just like pull at your heartstrings with this harp. And it's saying that you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching or parenting children. And this is like clearly saying that this child has been brought into your life because you came here so that you could parent a child or children now. But like, because you're holding on way too tight, your tarot card energies that are coming through is the Knight of Wands reversed. The Knight of Wands reversed in like the Ace of Swords upright. So like the Knight of Wands reversed is like, because you're holding on that tight and you're that bored and you want them back, and you're like refusing to see clearly that it's over, that it's kind of like you've like completed the cycle and you're not accepting it, and it's kind of like making you get to the point where you might charge at them with like excessive anger if they annoy you or upset you. Your head is going round and round in circles to the point where you get to the point where maybe you get like that fiery, angry emotion where you're raging. You might feel jealous, you might feel like all these like lower feelings that you're feeling is because you're scared. You're scared because you're not like facing your fear. You like let them go, do you know what I mean? So like release the fear to let this person go and move bravely, like this Ace of Swords. So if you move bravely on, this is you finding a sense of clarity within yourself, and you're seeing the truth eventually. And this truth will help you, like, yes, it's a challenging beginning. The Ace of Swords can be a challenging beginning, but at least it's like you know the truth, and like you know that this is the right thing for you to do, because previously you were stuck in this never-ending cycle, just constantly going down, 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 to a point where you were never going any further forward and moving on with your life, to the point where you were stifled and bored and stuck. And that's why you have to explore your options. You have to go out and do things. You have to go out and meet people. There might be somebody that you, like a new romantic person or whatever, when you're out and about now, like you're out and about and you're just going about your daily life, and maybe you might go out on, I don't know, a wee jog or something, or out in your car or whatever, and you might meet somebody, or you might go to the shops and you're only going to get a wee couple of necessities, things like milk and bread and tea bags, and then somebody asks you, can you help me? And you never know. Now, like, you've just got to be open to other things happening in your life, and they're saying that then you can be free. And it's like, things seem so much harder when we can't see the way, and sometimes we just need to like release now, like the control of the situation, and just let our lives flow now, like more freely, and you'll be surprised with what kind of energy comes in round about you, they're saying. So the energy of this loved one that you currently can't let go of, Virgo, basically they're going through this powerful energy shift, and this energy shift, like within them, might have came in round about like the eclipses that we just had there. We had 2 eclipses, So basically, they're going through a powerful energy shift where like they're feeling really grateful and counting their blessings in their life, and they're going forward fearlessly with their Archangel Michael card, and it's like they're like they're finding like this is like the sacral chakra and the yellows, their confidence. It's like the light within, like the divine light is giving them the confidence to explore this like sacral energy, which is like their creativity. So they're going through a powerful energy shift where they're counting their blessings. They're feeling like really, really grateful for where they are, for themselves as well, number one. And they're going forward fearlessly. They're like, they're coming at a place of compassion for you, but at the same time, they're moving forward in their own life because they're focusing on their creative passions and pursuits, and they're just beginning to see and feel confidence in this passion that they have, this drive, this creative drive to basically, what I'm getting here is like be a counsellor, and they're giving people like messages, or they're giving people like guidance and things like that. And this is all came through with this eclipse energy, and like they've went through a massive shift in their energy, and it's helped this massive like powerful energy like shift that they've went through. It's helped them get things in priority, and it's like it's helped them find like a real focused energy, and they've got an order in the way that they're doing things, and it's like they're offering up their guidance and their advice here with Archangel Metatron, and the basically the guidance and advice that they're offering up, I'm saying, with this moon card reversed. It's like, so they would be down here, and they're like, the advice that they're getting, I'm saying they're getting from their higher self or their spirit guides, or from like whoever is sending their messages down to them, and they're receiving these messages so that they can bring forward these healing, guidance messages of reassurance to help people get through hard times themselves. And they're doing this through communicating through their creativity in some way, and they're just beginning to find their confidence. Do you know what I mean? So that's like the energy of the person that you're hanging on to, and if you can take that for you, and the person that like your past person basically that you can't let go of, if that sounds like them, then it's definitely your reading. Do you know what I mean, Virgo? And then so like your next steps, the next steps that you're feeling. God, I've got wee bits of candle everywhere over this. So the next steps that you're feeling, Virgo, is a time to be brave. Card 20, so it's like time to make a choice and be brave. Fairy of the Highlands. It's like, I'm hearing get your tartan like bloody army on now, like your army gear. Get your tartan army gear on and be brave, and like standing your truth. Your truth is that you know that you were scared to move on, and you were sitting in a space of fear because you don't want to like lose this person, but really they're telling you it's time for you now to make that choice. You have to be brave, because I'm hearing that the reason why you can't let go is because you're still feeling like you feel love and you feel sadness at the thought of losing this person. But with the three witchy sisters coming through, that's telling me that this has been like an ongoing vicious circle of repeatedly trying to try again. Now, like, so trying to try again, eventually it's got to the point where you know that it's not going to work anymore. Now, like, you just know inside you that this isn't going to work because this person has knew for ages, but like you're just beginning to realise with claircognizance, it's like you're just realising inside your head and your thoughts, and like the answers maybe your angels are giving you is like through thoughts and ideas and things like that. It's like you've just realised that there's no healing rainbow for this now, like for you to bridge the gap with each other, but there could be a healing rainbow for you to find love and happiness somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? And they're asking you to notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people, and these are like thoughts and feelings, thoughts and ideas. Do you know what I mean? So like the thoughts and ideas and the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people, when other people are telling you, look, Virgo, you can't keep going through, like putting yourself through this. You can't keep putting yourself through this, beloved one, now, like, because you're hurting yourself when you're doing that. You're hurting yourself, maybe you're hurting, like, other people, like the battle and the conflict, and I say that because it's the Five of Wands. It's like constantly trying to try again, that's just what I'm getting. And they're telling you, this is your card, the Hermit card, they're telling you that you have to go into Hermit mode. You have to back off from trying to try again, because you have to find your true self now, they're saying, and you have to focus on this child or these children that you have with this person, because that is your divine purpose, was to be a parent in this lifetime. And they're saying, and your angels are saying, yes, Virgo, you have to come out of like trying to try again and go into hermit mode and seek the answers within yourself, and not keep going to this person and just seeing if you can have one last try to see if they'll take you on again. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yes, go into hermit mode, stop this trying to try again. The three witchy sisters are telling you, you have tried a million times too many. Do you know what I mean? To the point where you can't deny that you feel like you know now that it's definitely over. So the advice from your angels, Virgo, is the angel of alchemy. So basically, the advice from your angels is that you're looking for a miracle for this relationship. Card 21, 2 add 1 is 3. You're looking for a miracle for this relationship that your heart so like desperately desires. She's holding her arms across her heart as if to say, I can't let you go. It's like you're hoping for a miracle that this relationship would work out for you. And they're telling you with Aloha Healing, basically that this is not going to work. The card is card number 19, it's like 1 add 9. It's like this is actually came a full circle, a pure finalising completion, where they're like, it's done and dusted, and it's time for you to accept that this isn't your situation, this isn't your person anymore. And Archangel Michael is stepping in and they're saying, Virgo, listen, stop it. Stop punishing yourself like this. You have to forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong apart from maybe being a lower vibration and things like that, because you're clinging on to someone because you desperately love them and you're feeling like you don't want to close the door to that relationship. But Archangel Michael is saying here, I ask that you help. Like his prayer is like for you asking Archangel Michael is, I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. And look, he's holding a child here. So that's, again, it's emphasising now, like, the purpose for you being in this relationship with this person was so that you could bring this child into the world together, because your divine purpose was you came here in this lifetime because you wanted to parent a child or children. And Archangel Michael's next message is spend more time outdoors. Maybe go bloody camping and things like that. He's telling you that his prayer for you is, thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. So get outdoors, do outdoor activities with your child as well. They're outdoors in this too, because you've got the King of Swords reversed here, which isn't a very nice energy. And then he's being like this. He's being the King of Swords reverses get very good with manipulating his words to maybe try and manipulate this Empress into connecting with him again. And it's telling me you've got the Justice reversed, so it's saying that you're not going to get the justice that you seek. You're not going to get that relationship back. Both of these cards are in reversed. When they're upright, both of them, it's honest, honest communication, not manipulation. Now you would be being honest about things, and you'd be being honest to this mother of your child, but you're not, you're in reverse. You're using words that you think that this mother of your child, this ex-partner, would like to hear from you, because you think, if I tell her what she wants to know, what she wants to hear, she'll take me back. But I feel like she's so at peace. It's like she's got her hands on her head and she's so at peace. And she's so at peace because she's birthing, she's going through this powerful energy shift, where she's finding her creative side and her creative passions and her pursuit, and maybe she's finding a new career path and things like that. And you just think it's so fucking unfair, the fact that you're feeling left in this energy, but she's moving on and she's grown as a person. You feel like it's unfair. And I'm hearing as well with both the King of Swords, he's your lawyer kind of energy. Now he lives by the sword and dies by the sword. Now when he's upright, and he's a lawyer and things like that. And justice is obviously court energies. It's karma and all that. It's you're having to face up to something that's happened, maybe in a court of law, with these two being together. This could be you having to find a lawyer because you're having to go to court. You just find it is so unfair that your past person is building a life for themselves, to the point where it looks from the outside that they're having a good time in their life presently, or they've built a good life for themselves since now separating from you. And what your angel's advice is basically saying, it's time for you to choose your own new direction. This looks like maybe you in your courthouse, now in the courthouse, or leaving the courthouse. It's right now that's over and done with, it's time to put it in the past. So that was your advice from your angels, so that you can move forward in the most peaceful way for yourself, and take yourself out of that turmoil of constantly feeling the heartache of wanting someone that you know is no longer going to work anymore. So basically your challenge is, again, card 29, 2 plus 9 is 11. So that's a relationship, a choice. Now it's a connection, it's a union. Now 1, that's two people, that's a union. And it's a shallow grave. It's you really miss this person to the point where you feel yous have hardly been over, but you're looking at this relationship as if it's just finished last week, saying it's a shallow grave, but it's not. This this person that you're missing, it's like a skeleton that's telling you that there's a lot of time has passed. And it's not a shallow grave. This person's been away from you for a long time, I'm hearing. And ghost people, it's the faceless ghost and the haunted girl. So I don't know, maybe you see this person that you miss communicating, because they like the cards that we got up there. Maybe you see like your ex-partner communicating with spirit or something like that. And 34, so that's 7. So like you can just see that she's in alignment with divine. Now, like 34 adds up to 7. Savine has 7 and divine. Like that adds up to 7, and 7 is a really divine number where you're really connected to divine. Now, like a really strong connection with them. And your Archangel Raphael cards that's coming in here is saying, have faith, and he's telling you to say this prayer, and he's saying, Dear Jesus and Archangel Raphael, thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. And the miracle that you're like looking for now is like just to get out of this feeling, this 8 of Swords. It's like you're feeling like you're sitting in your own self-imposed prison. It's not like you've done anything wrong and you're in the jail like after like the court cards coming up. Or maybe you could end up like facing like jail time, but I'm kind of more feeling this is like a self-imposed prison, and this is because of maybe an energy that you've put this Queen of Cups through, with the 8 of Wands reversed, where she's had to block you. And your messages from your angels is like, this is what all of this energy's all happened because there's something better for you. There's another person out there for you. There's like someone else that is right for you and where you are in the stage in your life. And I hope that you can see now, like, that basically they're telling you that this is like your challenge. Do you know what I mean? Your challenge is to have faith when you're feeling stuck in this self-imposed prison, but it's you that's doing that to yourself. This Queen of Cups is basically consciously, look, again, she's like connecting with divine. She's focusing on divine, and pretty much I don't think she's focusing on anything else apart from keeping her emotions like centered, and so that she'll not over explode and things. And she's blocked communication with you so that she doesn't do that either. And then like the challenge is that you need to accept that there's something better for you out there than to be stuck in this 8 of Swords energy, where you feel like you don't want to look, you don't want to see, you don't want to move on, but like there's no going back either into this relationship. So do you want to stay in that energy for the rest of your life? And my guess is, Virgo, like, you don't, because why would anybody want to feel like that for the rest of their life? And it's just like coming like that self-awareness inside you that this mother figure in your life, this like past relationship that you had with this person is basically over and done with now. And the potential that you have of like gaining out of this new moon energy is like you have the potential to move on and heal from heartbreak, mend a broken heart fairy. So 36, it's like you're just like nearing the very like end of the cycle now. Like you're getting to a place where you're feeling a lot more closure, and like you're trying to mend your heart, and you're putting like band-aids over it, and you're sad, yes, but at least the potential is now that you're beginning to heal from a heartache. And you got mildew fairy, and it's clean up time. She's telling you it's time to clean up your act and drop the ball, and it's time for you to basically cleanse yourself of all lower negative frame of minds, of energies, of toxins. Could be toxins as well. Could be like clean up the way that you eat. Well, look, I just said that I swear to God, I did pull these cards, but I didn't look into them in great detail, and I pulled them ages ago now, and I forgot that this was even this. And it's saying it's the way that you eat. You have to clean up what you're putting into your body. They're saying diet's important here, and your prayer is, Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to make positive eating and drinking choices, and for reducing or eliminating my cravings for unhealthy substances. So like substances as well. And then you've got like directly after that is like detoxification. That's that clean up time. That's like cleaning up all that mildew. Like in a bathroom you get like mildew on the windows and round the shower, and you've got to clean it obviously, because it's not a good energy for that to grow in a bathroom. It's not a good energy where you're like wanting to cleanse yourself, do you know what I mean? And it's not a good energy for it to grow inside your body and over your body. So Archangel Raphael is saying diet's important, eat healthy foods and beverages, and he's telling you that you have to detox yourself. And your prayer here is saying, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for cleaning up my body, my mind and life, so that I may happily and healthily live free of chemicals. So there might be a substance or a chemical or something that you need to like detox your body from. And it's not even, it's like psychologically, see, like if I'm saying body and mind, it's like in your mind you're addicted more than I'm feeling like it's your physical body it's addicted to something. It's like, now like that's what like addictions do. It doesn't matter what it is. Now like most of the time it's like overcoming the battle of addiction to something in your head, and you can deal with the symptoms because they eventually pass a lot quicker. But it's in your frame of mind and in your head that's where you need to detox it from. And there you've came to the wheel. So they're saying that like your tarot messages that are coming in here, they're saying that you're being given the opportunity for you to change your body, for you to change maybe addictions to things and detox your body. They're giving you the wheels turning for you after a long time of you like sitting in that self-fulfilling prophecy, because you're sitting up worrying yourself sick in your head to the point where you're just kind of feeling like in constant combat and like wanting to like put energy towards this person in the past that's down here, this person down here that's in the past. And it's like you're pure in your head, and that blackbird that's sitting on his shoulder and speaking into his head, that's you, and all these horrible things that you tell yourself and say to yourself. And it's like this person is moving on. Now it's time for you to accept it and stop putting all your energy up into them and through them and thinking about them and saying horrible things maybe to yourself, to the point where you're upsetting yourself, you're keeping yourself up all night, you're basically having sleepless nights, and like all this energy is basically bringing that into your life. Now like the energy that you don't want in your life, because you're focusing on it like so heavily, it's bringing more of it into your life. But the potential here is that your angels are wanting to tell you that the potential is that you can, and you will if you choose so, to heal your heart and heal this heartbreak, clean up your diet, clean up your detoxification, clean up your body, clean up your mind, get rid of any addictions that you may have going on, because like the world is like giving you an energy where you can like take advantage of this, like with the wheel, like the movement of the wheel, to get out of this toxic stuck energy. And your angels message to you is, Virgo, that they are actually saying you can have success to actually be able to achieve all that potential, but you just need to choose to listen to the advice that was in these cards today. And I hope you do, because we all deserve a bit of happiness in our life, and it's not easy letting go of someone, so I sympathise. And basically that wraps up your reading. But in the bottom of the deck on your, so this is like this King of Wands, that's like the bottom of the deck, do you know what I mean? This King of Wands reversed is like you, like this is like your subconscious wants you to say when you're clinging on to the past, to this past person, it brings out an overbearing jealousy streak where you think that you can just demand that this person come back to you, this person here. This is what hinders you, because this person is sitting there centered, meditating in their heart, and like building themselves up, making themselves strong again in their emotions. And it's like you think that you don't think, you're not seeing yourself in the correct light when you're like not letting go of this person. You're in this King of Wands reverse, and he is like overbearing, he's unfriendly, and he's got a jealous streak, he's like pushy, and he demands to know answers. So like if you want to know something for this King of Cups, you feel like self-righteous, as if like, I demand to know, and if I demand to know, then you tell me now. And like your subconscious is like bringing up that energy, because I don't think that you can see that you are acting in such ways to this person. But that's why they've showed you this energy on the bottom of the deck, to bring it to light so that you can see it, so that you can rectify it, and so that you can rectify it towards this person. And at the top of the deck, basically at the top of the deck, this would be the top, is, that's a really good energy to go in. That's the Six of Swords. Six of Swords upright means that you are going to move forward and move away from this King of Cups, and you're going to move forward and away from this overbearing, pushy, demanding, self-righteous, not very nice way, just because you can't have what you want, basically, do you know what I mean? Now there you go, Virgo. I really hope you get some healing energies in there, and take some of like your angels' advice. And if you enjoyed your reading, or if it resonated with you in any way at all, then I invite you to give me a wee thumbs up. You can comment on my page, and I'd happily read them and reply and things like that. And you can share this page with other people that you may think is their story. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel and get like notifications of like future readings and whatever, then don't forget to press the bell. And thanks very much for listening to my reading. I have enjoyed reading for you and all the other signs, and I've enjoyed watching myself grow. Like my first half, like out of the 12 readings, the first like maybe 6, it was like rocky, shaky ground. My voice was all shaky and nervous and a bit all over the place. But then something changed within me, I went in like a deep meditative like state, and I tried to balance my chakras, focusing mostly on my throat chakra, but basically working on all of them. And I kind of feel like once I done that and I like spent the time on that, by the time I got like halfway through the readings, then there was like a turning point. The reading before was like so rocky and shaky, and it sounded like my voice was going to break with nerves and like shaky. And then I felt like the one that I done directly after, I'd like sat in this deep meditative state and like focused on like centering myself in my chakras. It just kind of felt like they started being a bit better. So hopefully, as each new moon cycle comes and each full moon, and you might see me like progressing and getting better and communicating better and more clearly and no humming and hawing, and just like I hope I just like go from good to better to better to better now, like so that I can give yous the healing like messages and things like that, because I don't doubt my connection to spirit, but it's like my communication into it's like I'm my nerves and things like that. But I mean, if you don't practice something, if you don't practice on overcoming nerves, then you would never overcome them. So it is what it is, and I'll keep these videos on here as long as I'm on YouTube, because like this energy that I started in, that nervous energy, that will always be there to serve as a reminder of how far I've came and how like and things like that, you know what I mean? It's like a positive to see that I was nervous in the beginning. And they always say that people who are successful at things actually do feel nervous before they like go on stage or before they do whatever like it is they do, do you know what I mean? So I don't know. Having a wee heart to heart with you there, Virgo. But thanks for listening. I hope you can take some advice and some guidance from your reading, and I'll catch up with you soon. And next time I'll make sure that yours the very last sign to be read for. Thanks. See you later.